God save the King!
Prince William's diplomatic manoeuvring at the Pope's funeral that helped Donald Trump. Keir Starmer and Emmanuel Macron maintain a three-way dialogue with Volodymyr Zelensky has been revealed. The Prince of Wales attended Saturday's ceremony at the Vatican, alongside world leaders such as the US and Ukrainian presidents. He is now being hailed for a refined motion which helped pave the way for follow-up discussions between Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky. It was once the first head-to-head between the two presidents because their fractious clash. Additionally involving U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance at the White House in Washington, D.C. before this year. Mr. Zelensky hailed Saturday's summit on the sidelines of the Pope's funeral as a good assembly that has the practicable to emerge as historic, whilst the White House stated it used to be very productive. The assembly between the two leaders was once brokered as section of the gathering following the dying of Pope Francis, aged 88, on Monday ultimate week. William's involvement in Saturday's event covered strolling alongside Sir Keir in St. Peter's Basilica in Rome for the service. But he crucially selected to discreetly step apart from a huddle that fashioned between the political leaders, which include now not solely Sir Keir, Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky, however, additionally France's top minister Emmanuel Macron. William respectfully peeled away to let the PM and his colleagues pursue their talks, which had been then accompanied by means of the sit-down between Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky. The Prince of Wales is stated to have cannily read the room as he moved away. Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky have been then pictured having their personal talks on chairs in the center of St. Peter's Basilica beforehand of the funeral ceremony. White House Communications Director Stephen Chung later said, "President Trump and President Zelensky met privately these days and had a very productive discussion." Kensington Palace had proven closing Tuesday that William would journey to the Vatican for the funeral. The selection used to be in maintaining with current lifestyle and has been deemed a principal milestone in William's function as a world statesman and future king. Charles as the Prince of Wales went to Pope John Paul II's funeral, representing his mom the late Queen, in 2005. The late Queen Elizabeth II in no way attended the funeral of a pontiff, the head of the Roman Catholic Church. Writing on X, previously Twitter, Mr. Zelensky stated of remaining Saturday's talks with Mr. Trump, "Good meeting. We mentioned a lot one-on-one. Hoping for effects on the entirety we covered. Protecting lives of our people. Full and unconditional ceasefire. Reliable and lasting peace that will stop some other battle from breaking out. Very symbolic assembly that has practicable to turn out to be historic. If we attain joint results. Thank you." There had been recommendations that Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky would talk once more following the Pope's funeral. But these have been dominated out as the U.S. President headed right now for Rome's Leonardo da Vinci International Airport with his First Lady Melania to return to the U.S. on board Air Force One. Mr. Trump has considering stated he believes Mr. Zelensky is geared up to supply up Crimea in order to tightly closed peace phrases with Russia. He instructed journalists in New Jersey yesterday, "Oh, I assume so," when requested whether or not he conceived his Ukrainian counterpart was once equipped to give up the territory. Mr. Trump stated that at some stage in their talks at St. Peter's Basilica they had, briefly, mentioned the destiny of the Black Sea Peninsula that used to be invaded via Vladimir Putin's Russia in 2014. He additionally insisted that President Putin ought to stop shooting and signal a settlement to stop the grinding fighting following Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. He stated of Mr. Putin closing Sunday, "I choose him to end shooting. Take a seat down, and signal a deal. We have the confines of a deal. I believe, and I choose him to signal it." Analysts have warned that Mr. Trump's proposed peace graph for Ukraine, which consists of recognizing Russian authority over Crimea, would require constitutional adjustments and ought to quantity to treason. Mr. Zelensky echoed the sentiment over the weekend, rejecting any recommendation his United States of America would hand over the vicinity to Moscow. Speaking to reporters, he said, "Our function is unchanged. Solely the Ukrainian human beings have the proper to determine which territories are Ukrainian. The Constitution of Ukraine states that all briefly occupied territories are quickly occupied. They all belong to Ukraine. To the Ukrainian people," he said. Ukraine will now not legally understand any quickly occupied territories. I assume this is an surely honest position. It is felony now not solely from the factor of view of the Constitution of Ukraine. However, additionally from the factor of view of global law.